Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Before this conversation continue, let me first introduce myself. Hi, my name is Kisrumaisa binti Muhammad Syafiq. I am 12 years old. I'm from 6 Elite at SK Padang Kemunting, Kuala Nerus, Terengganu. My school code is TBA 7028. Today, I am very excited to share about the novel that I have read, titled The New Girl in the Mirror. This book contains 60 pages, written by K.D. and was published in the year 2006. This book is about a beautiful girl named Marissa. Marissa is a pretty girl. Marissa has such a smooth skin and no acne at all. A lot of girls at her school were jealous with her. Marissa is an only child. She is the only daughter Mrs. Khalida had. Her mother and her has the same fashion sense. They usually wear expensive clothes and accessories. Marissa likes to say bad things about other people's looks. One day, Mrs. Khalida called Marissa into her room. It was late in the evening, and she had just returned home from the shop. Mrs. Khalida had bought some jewelry, and she wanted her daughter to see them. Mrs. Khalida gazed at the jewelry. The jewelry blinked and sparkled mysteriously under the bright ceiling lights. She picked up one of the crystal necklaces and placed it around her daughter's neck. Marissa went to the mirror and stared at the glittering necklace around her neck. The locket was made from a large red stone. The red stone felt warm and comfortable against her bare skin. She put her hand on the clasp and tried to remove the necklace, but it was stuck. She tugged at it again, harder this time, but try as she might, the clasp remained firmly stuck. Marissa could not remove the necklace from her neck. That night, Marissa had a terrible dream. She dreamt that an ugly-looking witch came to visit her. The old witch was looking at her crystal necklace with interest. The old witch touched the necklace and laughed, then said, "Every time Marissa makes a nasty remark about someone, the stone will glow." Marissa woke up from that nightmare. She was in a bad mood when she left for school. During recess, her friend Sakina had accidentally knocked into her while walking towards the canteen. The ball Sakina was holding flew out of her hand and landed on Marissa's shoe. "You ugly silly girl!" screamed Marissa furiously. Sakina gave a tearful cry and ran up to the toilet to hide until recess was over. Suddenly, the stone on Marissa's necklace glowed. Everyone was shocked to see such a magical stone. That night, Marissa had the same dream she had before, but the witch looks even angrier. The witch laughed and said, "You will be sorry for what you did." Marissa woke up from that dream and left for school. At school, Marissa was having a sport practice that morning, so she checked to see if her small mirror was in her bag. She wanted to make sure that she still looked her best. Soon, her friends were staring and whispering behind her back. Something was wrong, and she knew it. She quickly took out her mirror from her bag. Marissa was surprised to see a pimple on her face, because she never had pimples before. So, Marissa screamed as if it was the end of the world. Her friends stood by silently and stared at her. Fortunately, her best friend Lena was passing by. While Lena was passing by, she looked at Marissa's face and realized there was a pimple on Marissa's face. All of Marissa's friends didn't want to be friends with her. Her best friend Lena doesn't want to be friends with her either, just because there was a pimple on Marissa's face. Marissa had learned her lesson that day. She had changed to be a better person. Marissa gradually grew to be a kind and a considerate person. And that is the end of the story. The moral of the story is to gradually grow to be a kind and a considerate person. Never judge people from their outside. Arrogance will lead us to self-destruction, and generosity will bring us to eternal happiness. I will give this book a 5-star. And I highly recommended all of you to buy this as soon as possible. And remember, don't be a selfish and a considerate person. Thank you for listening.